Best part about it, Potts, we're outside. The sun is blazing.
Yep.
It's nice and hot, and the waves are cooking. Potts, this morning you were shaking because no one was sitting at the top. Do you think Rodrigues and Keanu Asing are going to adjust for it? Michael Rodrigues has the nickname M-Rod. That was kind of based off of the skateboarders, Paulo Rodrigues, P-Rod. And he's just as exciting to watch as he's up now. Rodrigues from Brazil, setting up a top turn ramp. Clean tempo. Nice float off the roof. Snaps it down the line. Already a few maneuvers out of the way. Running for a fun section. A lot of chatter on the open face. He'll settle that one down with a driving cutback. Nice hollow section to think about the pit. He'll disappear for a moment. Bonus section for Rodrigues. He gets out of there. Clean wrapping cutback, snaps it right off the lip, looking to finish with the float. Rodrigues stays on his feet here in his first start at Jeffreys Bay.
The waves that are closer to the reef seem to have more chatter on it. The ones further off the reef seem to be a lot cleaner. So wave selection, to me, a little bit baffling here at the moment. You see some pumping sets coming through, but these guys are catching waves in that head-high range, which really kind of baffled about it. Watch how bumpy this wave gets. Why? Because it's so close on the inside. You can see Rodrigues flying through now, starts to hit that chatter. Rodrigues, foot to the gas as he comes around this section. Nice little wrapping maneuver just to set up this inside bowl. And a nice little cover-up. So a good little start here for M-Rod as he comes out and finishes off a nice little wave here. So Keanu Asing's going to have to answer back. It'd be nice to see Asing just sit out the back and wait for one of those bombs. There are other bigger sets coming through, but these guys opting for the smaller inside waves, which to me are a little harder to ride because they kind of go a lot quicker. The transition turns are a lot quicker as well. So not really being able to focus on just those big open face turns, Joe. Rodrigues, you can see now just flying through that inside bowl there. And with that bump and lump on the face of the wave too, a lot harder to really hook into those turns and make them look ultra dynamic. Nice little cover up there for Rodrigues as he comes out the barrel and finishes off with a nice little turn at the end. So nice opening wave for M-Rod. I'd like to see these guys get out the back and sit and wait for those big set waves and hopefully drop some big scores.
Out there, two guys surfing perfect J-Bay. You have 6 wave sets. Why go on like here? We have the first wave of the set. Mike Rodrigues going, and I would assume let's wait it out and let's pick the 3rd wave or the 4th wave or the 5th wave and really go for some size that's running right down the wall.
Yeah.
But a good looking wave there for Mike Rodrigues, but out the back we have just some amazing lines.
As we continue on with Michael Rodrigues, great words from former world champ Sean Thompson looking on, seeing him drill the finish. So Rodrigues getting out of there, but this seems maybe the trickiest for the world's best sometimes, just to line up the best wave out of the set. This is M-Rod backing up his big start.
Yeah, nice little inside wave here. Kind of didn't really connect with that maneuver nicely, but that was better right there. You see the body, the upper body kind of pivoted and gave him a lot better line, dropping down into it, and again through the lip again. So Rodrigues starting to find some groove here. And then finishing strong. So there we go, Austin. You talk about the finish.
And more waves on the way for Keanu Asing. We see Rodrigues in there with a 6.83 start. Asing looking disinterested out the back, so he'll hold his position. So with 24.5 to go, and at least 7+ names of new rookies. That's a big deal in itself. As we look at Keanu Asing. Frontside wrap to get this one started. Off the bottom, clean carving work for Asing. Another setup snap to get this one flowing down the line. Wants this thing to start really gunning over the bricks. Springs off the coping, stays on his feet, comes around the corner and hits it vertical. Drawn out carve on this inside corner, and he's out of there.
Again, look at the wave behind, you know, double in size of the one that Keanu Asing took off on. So, and it was going to offer him a little bit more scoring potential, connect with those waves that literally stay that 4 to 5 foot from start to finish.
As we see the start once again from Keanu here.
Yeah, just a smaller inside one yet again, but you know, obviously wanting to get the ball rolling. Asing needs to answer back because Rodrigues has got a couple of good scores already locked in. He races down the line, waiting for this wave to stand up. Not really connecting on that occasion. A little bit of luck right now. Tricky wave to right. A little free fall drop on that occasion. And now through the lip. So Keanu Asing, you can see how this wave kind of disappeared into nothing. It didn't give him that dynamic finish. So that's going to really hurt the scoring potential on that wave.
One of those athletes on tour that have a special connection here in South Africa. How good is it to be back?
Oh, it's so good, and you know that when you step off the plane here in Africa, it just feels different. You know, my mum's from a few hours away here, and they're here with me this year, which is super special. My dad grew up in Africa as well, so yeah, it definitely feels like a second home to me.
If you try and do too big of a snap and get your board all the way back around, you lose that down the line momentum. So Asing on the way back out, deciding to pick this one up, needs to catch up to Rodrigues, needs something big, needs one of those dynamic finishes that we're talking about. Bumpy on the face of the wave. Asing cuts back, waiting for this wave to stand up. Now it does. He races around that section. A little bit of downtime here. He needs to unload. He needs some big turns through the back part of this wave to make it count. A little tight snap in the pocket. And again, a little bit sort of sleepy towards the end here. Now it starts to stand up. That's better from Asing. And again, another little free fall drop. So better finish on that wave. So I'm looking at that being a better score.
Just saw Keanu's wave. Rodrigues got the one behind him here.
Yeah, well, looking for that second or third wave of the set that we talked about, a little bit bigger, a little bit cleaner almost. But Rodrigues, a couple of nice turns. And what happened was he got stuck behind the section. So that's kind of an issue here at J-Bay as well.
Here at the Corona Open J-Bay, the rookie on tour controlling this wave, committing. And now setting up his first track here. Already flying down the line. Emron lights up the first section on the open face. Second maneuver, a little hook to get down the line. Drawn out carve, controlling that momentum and speed. Starting to hollow out now, and Rodrigues now stalling for the pick. Beautiful tube ride, gets the completion. The rookie now back to maneuvers, stays on his feet after drilling that roof section. Down to the final minute. Asing trying to avoid a 25th. A very important ride. First looks out the back, now looks like he'll leave it all on this wave. Nice clean start off the top. Foam climb takes him down.
Time is now the enemy for Keanu Asing, though, just under 10 seconds to go. I think that's all she wrote.
Tough one there for Keanu Asing, who had such a solid effort in the heat against Zeke Lau and Cardoso in round one. Barely lost that matchup. Now knocked out in the second round by the rookie, who's in the top 10, Michael Rodrigues. Round two action continues.